Hi, everybody. Back to another episode of the Black Christian Geek. I'm Richard L. Scott, your host. Thanks for coming back. In this particular tip number 13, we will cover screen captures. I asked a friend on last week uh, if he knew how to do a screen capture. He says, Richard, of course, you just press print screen. And on a laptop, for me, I have to say function key print screen. But if you're on a desktop, you should be able to just say print screen. And what happens is I'll open up a Word document to demonstrate. When you just press print screen, it goes to the clipboard. And then if you say Control V, it posts, it'll paste what you captured. So just by saying print screen, I'm using three different monitors now, and it just captures all three of my monitors across. But I'm going to show you a trick. Snipping Tools. So you click on the Windows logo and start typing snipping and better yet, I'm sorry, print screen, because we want to change the print screen button first. And you see here, when you start typing print, it brings up the option for the accessibility and keyboard. So we want to change this setting. Use the print screen button to open the snipping tool. So once I turn this on right here, note what happens differently. So this time, when I press the print screen, I get the snipping tool toolbar at the top. So instead of capturing all three of my screens across, whatever I draw the box around snaps, and now it opens up in Snipping Tools. And Snipping Tools gives you additional functionality like the pen, where you can change colors and draw things to highlight different things on the screen. Or of course, if there were words on the screen that you had captured, you would be able, and I just randomly picked a story from today, but scroll down to find some of the text. And here I'm going to say Windows, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Windows key S brings up the snipping tool, just like it's a shortcut key, just like pressing the control shift. So if we pull up words, you can press the highlighting tool, and then you can actually highlight the text if you're sending this to somebody for them to read. And likewise, once you get it, you can click share, and you can share it via email, excuse me, OneNote, that's currently built in, or you can find more apps to use, or we can simply say save, and by default it'll save it underneath pictures and screenshots. So I'll say save for that one, and notice I'm going to minimize this, but it should have kept our other excuse me excuse me, the other screenshot in the back. In the previous tip, when I showed the Windows key V, you can see the previous tip that I clipped in the background. So likewise, after doing those screen captures, that's the first one I snapped. So if I do Windows key V, I can paste the next one I captured and the last one, although it didn't bring excuse me, it only brought the initial capture over, not the annotation I did to it. So again, a shortcut key to bring that up is Windows key Shift S to get the snipping tool. And I'm gonna show you one other thing before we're done. I'll bring up screenshots. This will do to make my point. This window in File Explorer, if you say Windows key Shift S, instead of drawing a rectangle box around it, I can select this option, which says Windows Snap. So with that, whichever window I click on, it captures that entire window as my screenshot. So that could be useful if you're just trying to catch something in particular. Again, I click save and I can go here and save it. And saying save, that brings me to another point that I had hoped to share, but I was unable to for this particular video. But if you go down to OneDrive, right click and select help and settings and go up to settings, you should be able to go to backup and turn on automatically save screen shots captures to OneDrive. Unfortunately, when I do that and say save, if I go back, it's a bug on my system and I'm not sure why, but it doesn't retain it. And I have reported it to Microsoft as a bug. It works on one of my other accounts, but not on this one. And if you do that, it will then automatically send your screenshots to your OneDrive. So again, that's just a quick way to be able to take quick screenshots on your computer screen. So if you like the little girl and the smiling dog, draw the picture around, quick snap, click the picture, and you can do a save it, and you're done. So if you found this tip to be beneficial and helpful, consider subscribing to the channel, giving us a like on Facebook, thumbs up, and subscribing on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks again, and God bless.